Hey guys, what's up? Arthur here, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64. In the last episode, we went through Course 14, Tick-Tock Clock, so in this episode, we've got one final course in the game. Is it this? No, this is a castle secret. So, we will be going over here in order to get to the final course of the game, which is not the course itself, but something similar to it. Rainbow Cruise was featured in Smash Melee, and also again in Smash Brawl. But here we have the infamous Course 15, Rainbow Ride. Which I actually really like this course. Minus the 100 coins, this one is perfectly fine. Cruiser crossing the rainbow. Now the gimmick with this course primarily is obviously the fact that most of it's in the sky, so it's very easy to die here. But you're also on these magic carpets, and you can only stay on them for so long, because eventually the rainbow path will fall out. And the rainbow path is always where it will go. But if you stay off them for too long, then the magic carpet will disappear. So you have to make sure that you stay on it, except for whenever you are done with the magic carpet, or you have to get off or stuff like that. Now, the reason I find this personally to be easy is because for the most part, the paths are pretty linear. Like, you know where to go, like, 90% of the time. Go away. I would recommend getting rid of that Lakitu, though. He is kind of a pain. But you'll see what I mean. Like, we'll come to a branching path here, and one way is going to be the first one we're doing, Cruiser Crossing the Rainbow, and then the other one will be going inside of, like, a house. I don't remember what the actual name for it is, but you go the exact same way, and the path just splits off. One takes you to one star, one takes you to the other. So, knowing where you need to go is very easy. It's just making sure you stay on that can be the tricky part of it. I'd also try to get the camera to cooperate with you as much as you can, for, you know, as much as you can, really. Mario, are we okay? Okay, we are going the correct way, that's good. Now you're going to come to this point right here where there are two paths. If you want to take the first star, which is the rainbow one, you're going to want to go to the carpet on the right. The Cruiser Crossing the Rainbow, because this will take you to it. You can see the star right there on the very edge of the ship. This is only going to be, the actual ship itself is only used for, if we're not counting the 100 coin star, 2 missions. The other one is somewhere over the rainbow, which is the 6th and final mission here. There are little points like this where you have to make sure that you can stay on, but they're really not that bad. I'd say just if you double jump right here, you can just get on and get off and get right back on. I mean, it's not that bad. And then by the time you get to this one, you don't have to worry about it anymore. You can go grab that 1-up if you want. I really don't care for it. I've already got 5 lives, and I've got through the courses I thought I might actually need lives for, so I think I'll be fine, personally. Get back up there. There we go. These are little donut blocks right here. These have been seen in Mario World and several other games. Whenever you stand on them too long, they'll start to fall, and once they fall far enough, they're just going to disappear, so just note that you can stand on them, just keep jumping when you're on them. Don't stay on them too long or else they will start to fall. So that is Cruiser Crossing the Rainbow. It's really not too bad. It's kind of getting used to the magic carpet, and it is easy to overcorrect. I think that's the #1 problem with people playing this one, is they overcorrect on the carpet, and that causes them to die. #2, Big House in the Sky. This one, to be perfectly honest, is probably the easiest one to die on. I'm not going to say it's the most annoying. I will give that award to Tricky Triangles, hands down. But easiest to die is probably this one, or easiest to script the mission. With Tricky Triangles, it's annoying, but you can easily do this, like, if you mess it up, you can easily just try again. With this one, you basically have to redo the whole mission if you don't do it correctly, and it's kind of a pain to wait on the magic carpets, but, you know, you have to do it. There's no wing cap in this course, sorry. In fact, I don't think there's any of the 3 special caps in this course. It's kind of uncommon, really, to see them. Like, Tiny Huge Island doesn't have any. Tick-Tock doesn't have any. Snowman's Land has the invisible cap, and Wet Dry World has the vanish cap. I think those are the last 2 instances you see them, is in courses 10 and 11. You don't see them in 12 through 15. Dire Dire Docks, you've got Metal and Vanish. And then 8, you've got the wing cap for Shifting Sandland. So they're more common to see in the earlier levels. I mean, even Course 1 has the wing cap. You don't really see them much in later levels. It's just kind of interesting. They just don't use them that much. They rely more on skill here, I guess. Alright, so the Big House in the Sky. you're going to be taking the left path. It's pretty much the exact same path otherwise. You can always backflip or just jump while you're just hugging the side of that. You don't actually have to get on the donut blocks, so don't worry about it too much. But the star is at the very top of this house, and you have to go through the full rainbow path in order to get to this. And it's, to be honest, it's kind of hard. And it's not because of, like, the things out here. It's actually what's inside the house that causes the problems. And you can probably already guess what it is. They use a lot of fire in these things. And we have a little furnace, not a furnace right here, but we have a fireplace. And it is shooting fire at you. This first one, it's not that bad, because you can just jump right off and then jump right back on. It's the second area where you're going to have to loop back around that there's going to be a problem. But this first one, it's not that bad. Now, keep the camera right here. No. Instead of being about the magic carpet disappearing, like once it flashes, it's letting you know that it's about to disappear and you better jump back on it if you want to keep using it. This is the part right here that's annoying, is because you'll come back down and the fire will be going. So you have to jump off and get on very quickly because this thing's going straight up and it will not stop for you. It's not going to wait. And if that fire hits you, there's pretty much a guarantee you're not going to make it back on the carpet, so try to avoid that. I'm going to go ahead and grab this 1-up right here, because I'm pretty sure this is a 1-up. Yeah. Just on the off chance you wanted to come here for anything aside from the star, you know. Not. It's like the worst area to get a 1-up ever. It just happens to be there. It's like one of those convenient things for when you're going for this star, but otherwise, forget it. Much easier 1-ups to get in the level than that. Coins amassed on the maze. Now, despite the fact that it doesn't say red coins, it's actually referring to it. It's one of like the two courses that doesn't say red coins or the 8 red coins or anything like it. It just says coins. But the 8 red coins are all grouped together. So this 8 red coin mission is actually pretty easy. And it, despite the fact this isn't a very sky area, you really won't ever die in this one. Getting to them maybe, but the actual mission itself is all inside of a giant maze and it's all locked up pretty well. To the point where you're not going to fall off the stage whenever you tackle this. So instead of going back this way, we're going to go off to the left over here. Black 2 will disappear once you get over here. And the coins are all in here. Hello, Bomb-Bomb. I'm going to throw you off the side now. So yeah, there's different ways to get to them. You can like side jump up to... By going back up here, you can side jump up here to get this one. This one kind of uses all your tricks, the side jump, the long jump, etc. But it's nothing really too bad. It's that the maze, there's a lot of spots where Mario can hit his head very easily, and that's what causes the problems primarily. You can do it, Mario. I know you have the ability to jump. There we go. Grab 5, grab number 6. Backflip up to this. Slide down for 7. And number 8's right there. See what I mean? Like, you can't really fall off this. They have a back brace to it of sorts. So, falling off is really not going to happen. It's just the navigation of the maze itself that can kind of be problematic just because it's a little bit sticky because it's all secluded together. It's a maze, so it's not very open. What a surprise. But I wouldn't really say that's a very hard red coin mission. It's not worse than Tiny Huge Island, that's for sure. Swingin' in the Breeze. Now, like courses 1 and 2, courses 4 and 5... Well, it's not going to tell me which one this is. Like the first and second one, yeah, I guess it is 4 and 5. Like 1 and 2, 4 and 5 have a split path, but the first half of it, you're taking the exact same path. This one shares the path with tricky triangles. And so you're going to be taking pretty much the same path. And this one's pretty close to the same path, at least for a little while, that you're going to be taking for the red coins. The initial carpet ride's still the same, of course. And you're not going up there anymore. Instead of going up or left, this time you're going down here. And this is where you'll be going for both Swingin' in the Breeze and tricky triangles. That was brilliant. I thought there was going to be more room than that, and I was wrong.
Mamma mia!
Let's try that one more time, shall we? Hug that magic carpet, Mario. It's your best friend. It's your only friend in this game. Except for Bowser. Bowser's everybody's friend. Even in his terribly pixelated N64 form. Looks so much better in the GameCube. And don't get me wrong, he looks like fine in like Mario Galaxy and whatnot. I like his GameCube version personally the most. But then again, I have an attachment to GameCube because that's what I, started playing. I came to the whole video game thing late, so I played GameCube and Game Boy Advance stuff. I didn't play Game Boy Color and N64. I played GameCube, and this type of, stuff was kind of foreign to me for a while. Let's just fall down here. And this may not be the area where we need to go if I'm... Yeah, this is where if you fall down, this is where you go. Okay. This is where the split path goes. On one hand, you have... No, not yet. Okay. I know the split path comes up somewhere. I think it's closer to the end of this mission. Yeah, here we go. The split path is coming up right here. Okay, so if you're going for tricky triangles, you'll head off to the right here. If you're going for Swingin in the Breeze, you're going to go this way. The platforming segment here is kind of weird. I don't know why they made it the way they did right there. It's kind of bizarre, but it's not difficult. It's just kind of strange, and that can cause it to be hard, I suppose, but weird is the better term for it. So if you go to the left, you'll have to go through that one final thing, and then the star is right there. Despite the fact the path splits off for this in tricky triangles, like 90% of the actual getting to the star is just taking the same path. Tricky Triangles has a little bit more to it, but not too much. But Tricky Triangles is still the most annoying one, because you're on a timer for the last half, and the timer is not lenient at all. But we'll do that whenever we actually get here. For now, enjoy the wonderful magic carpet ride. See, this is why these missions take so long. It has nothing to do with, dying multiple times. I died more in Tiny Huge Island and, Shifting Sandland than I have here. It's just that it takes longer because of the magic carpets. I almost fell off right there, though, saying that. This is taking too long. It didn't really take that long, but whatever. Yeah, sure, we'll just fall down. Why not? I find it funny it's called Swingin the Breeze, so you get this kind of like a little pendulum thing right here, but there's only 2 of them. And if you're going for tricky triangles, you have to do the first one anyway. It's just bizarre that they did that. Alright, so now we're back to the split off, kill the Goomba, get the coin. Onward to tricky triangles. That's not the actual tricky triangle part, maybe that's just a little intro to tricky triangles, but... The actual thing is right here. You have these little pyramid things, and whenever you step on the switch, they're going to revert into being upside-down pyramids, basically. And you have to get to the star before they wear off. Problem is, timer's not lenient. Not even a little. And it also helps that the side jumping does not work very well. There we go. Got it. I would recommend approaching that switch and running over it and just keep going. Like, don't step on it from the right-hand side, because it makes it really hard to get back from that. If you can just do like that, where you do that jump right there and then just do the side jump up, if you can do that part, you've got it. The second half will be easy, but you have to do it almost flawlessly in order to do it that way. You could jump on the next one and then jump back up, but in all honesty, I think the side jump might be a little bit easier. Luckily, Somewhere Over the Rainbow is not hard at all. We're taking the exact same path as we did in the first episode, and there's going to be a very minor difference, and it's just a little bit of an added thing at the very end, but it's not going to be hard. If you had no problems with doing the very first mission, you'll have no problems with Mission 6. getting there is most of the battle here. But this is actually the one time that you're actually going to, and I said actually twice, actually. That's actually kind of weird, actually. No, go away, Lactu. No one wants you here. But yes, you will be going back up to the same paths as missions 1 and 2, and you'll be taking the same path all the way to the cruise ship thing once again, just like mission 1. Actually. I probably get that from one of my friends, like, everybody in their entire family uses the word basically too much, and they openly know that and admit it. They're like, yeah, we, you know that you've become one of our, like, best, closest friends and it visit us too much when you're using the word basically in every sentence. So maybe I'm just picking it up from them, and just instead of using basically, I'm using actually. Me using actually is like some people using literally whenever it's figuratively, maybe. Who knows? Pretty sure we can just... Yep. They kind of squashed Mario slightly right there, but you don't actually have to duck or anything. You only have to do it on these first 2, I think, where you have to jump over, and that's it. I think the third one is... if I remember correctly. No, you do have to do it 3 times, okay. And then the 4th one will just go right through the carpet. Miss it. I think it also depends on where the platforms start rotating when you get on the carpet, but it will take you no more than 3. Like, the 4th time you will not have to jump over it, so... Okay, so that's where we got our very first star. This time, instead, we're going to be going to the back of the ship. Oh. I knew I forgot to do something. The bomb-on! Right. Well, no, we didn't see him earlier because he's up here. That's right. Yeah, he's like all the way up here. I don't know what the heck he was doing over here, but this is where he is in the course. He's inside the maze area at the very top. When you go to the far left, you can do a whole bunch of wall jumps to get to him. Okay, now that the cannon's open... I forgot it, like a dum-dum. It already lines you up pretty close to where you want to go. It says somewhere over the rainbow, and you're going to shoot towards this pole right here. And... if I could get it lined up... the game controllers are a lot more. There we go. Aim it right about there, and just aim right at the center of the rainbow ring. And there you go. Now you got one of these giant dudes right here. You don't have to fight this guy. He's just there to try to mess you up. The star's in the block. Collect it and forget that guy. If he's in the way, just dodge him. Don't deal with him, seriously. It's not worth it. Alright, so that is 90 of 120 of all the stars. 15 of them are the castle secrets. The other 15 are the 100 coin stars from the 15 courses. So that is all that's left, so the next video will be one of those 2. I'm probably going to do the 100 coins next. What I'm going to do for it is it might be really long, it might be sped up with commentary, like, you know, post-commentated. I might just show specific parts post-commentated. I'm not really sure. It just kind of depends on how long it takes. So, yeah, we'll figure it out as we go along, but that is the main 90 stars from just the regular 6 missions in each of the 15 courses. So, in the next episode, I am going to go in order for the 100 coins, so I'll go through course 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just so on and so forth, so on down the line. I am going to do them in order, so if you want to go to a specific part of the video to get, you know, the 100 coin mission for, like, course 6, then you'll have an idea of where you need to go. If you're near course 8, then you've gone too far. If you're at course 5, you need to keep going a little bit more, etc. So, I will start with Bomb on Battlefield, 100 red coins, or not 100 red coins, 100 regular coins in the next episode. I'll be doing tips in general, and I might be repeating the tips if you watch the full thing, in case people are going for individual stuff. But I will mention that, you know, like, little helpful things that are in each course, etc., so on and so forth when we do those. So, I will see you guys next time for a potentially long video of the 100 coin stars for all 15 courses. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later.